Hello, I am Simulated Erk, and welcome back. Welcome back to Simulated Erk Train Sim World. Hope you're all rather sweet and dandy. Let's hope that you've been well behaved. Anywho, back to Train Sim World 2. It's been some time. We recently, in previous episodes, had a look at the Isle of Wight. And also the London Underground Bakerloo. We have previously been to the Peninsula Corridor and the Long Island Railroad. We haven't gone high speed yet, and it's been quite some time since we've been to Sandpatch Grade, but let's go high speed. Let's go French LGV Mediterranée. Let's go in now and let's head over to France. This is the first time that I've had a play of this. This is the first time that I've loaded it. This is the first time that I've seen it, pretty much. I haven't gone and seen any of the videos that were made apart from, maybe 5 minutes. But I haven't looked at any gameplay video since the title has been released, as we're just having a look at various trains in Train Sim World 2 action. So I'm really looking forward to this. The interesting thing about the TGV in Simulated Erk terms is that the very first episode of Train Simulator that I did featured the TGV. Also, I've had a couple of speed challenge episodes, the most recent being Train Simulator episode 50, and the TGV won the speed challenge. We're about to go into tutorial world
Welcome
now.
to Train Sim World 2, the immersive and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world. You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience. It is necessary to be fully observant of the surrounding world. Practice by looking up, down, left and right.
Okay, and this, of course, assumes that I've never done anything in Train Sim World before. Right, left, up, down. Oh, does it want me to move the mouse instead of the controller? Okie dokie, up, down, left, right. Okay, where are we walking to? We are walking. We are walking, are we? No, we're looking up, I think. I'm not exactly sure what we're supposed to be doing here. Look down, look up, look left, look right, 360, go for a walk. I'm not sure. What am I supposed to be doing? I've done all that. Okay, this isn't good. It's not good at all. This isn't good. Okay. Alright. Now, am I supposed to be walking? Okay. Okie dokie then. I've got absolutely no idea what she said in French just then, but okay, up. The scenery's fantastic. but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Certainly lots of instructions. And I haven't even looked at the train controls yet because they are... There's a lot to them, but... I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Let's finally recognise something here. Look down 5 metres. Okay. Look down 6 metres. Okay. Look down 6 metres. I don't know. I know how to look left and right and up and down. Would you like to invert your vertical axis? No. Okay, we're gonna walk around because that's what it wants us to do apparently. Okay, so where are we walking? Not into that tree, I hope. Oh, we're walking over to the little blue marker. Come on. Little blue marker. Okay. Alrighty. Really? Oh,
This
look.
is one of many interactives to be discovered, but not all of them will be as easy to find as this one.
I don't care about all these little subtasks and everything. I just want to drive a train.
Pour votre confort et votre sécurité, nous vous rappelons que cette gare est non-fumeur. Cette interdiction s'applique également aux cigarettes électroniques.
Okie dokie. Well, we're going to see the train now, are we? Alright. Into the lead carriage. Okay, so we have to go up to the other end. Watch out, we don't want to run into this guy. Would it get upset if I go into the train? Let's have a look in the train while we're doing one of our little challenges. This looks rather swisher, doesn't it? Alright. This looks like a buffet. The buffet car is now closed. Buffet and lounge. Some luggage space. So we might as well do this. Alright, let's go down the stairs and have have a look at some of the lower deck. Okay, that's as far as we can go. Okay, looks like I made a sit in passenger seat. I don't get any points for that. Looks like I made a bad choice of going to the lower deck right here. Toilet we can't go into. Some people do. Don't know why, but apparently they do. Yeah, I've been to the station. Enter the lead carriage. Well, we're not actually entering the lead carriage. Or are we? Oh, it doesn't want us to go into the locomotive. It wants us to go into here, which is where I was, I think. Okay. Find a seat. I did that. Because I did it out of order. Okay. Let's sit here.
You can pause the experience at any point and review previous and current objectives. Check it out now and then return to the game when ready.
Okay, let's play along. Yes, we did that. Good. Okay, good. Let's get out of the seat. Follow the marker to the staff door. Ah, so it wants us to go out of the train. Now it wants us to go to the... Now it wants us to go into the lead power car. Or what I'd call the lead power car. Alright. Let's open the door. Oops. Climb the steps. There we go. Go through. Don't forget to close the door. Okay, let's...
A lot of time will be spent operating trains, so when ready, sit in the driver's seat.
Who knew that a train simulation game would be about driving trains? Who knew? Sit in driver's seat. Okay.
A heads-up display has appeared on the right-hand side of the screen. This is a guide to what the train is doing.
Okay.
This is the speed display. The current speed will be represented by a moving bar. The red marker indicates the current maximum permitted speed.
Roger that.
This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate forward, reverse, and neutral directions.
Righto.
This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power control is in.
Can we go straight to 5-notch?
These are the brake indicators. They show the state of the various brake systems, allowing independent management of them.
Okay. Do I have to sign my safety
In
critical?
the top right are the signal and speed limit displays. These feature an indication of what is approaching and a countdown distance to when they will come into effect. Some of these displays can be hidden via the settings menu for a more challenging experience.
Roger that. Can I sign for my safety critical documents now?
This train is ready to go. Push the indicated handle all the way forward to get moving.
Alright. Train brake. No, I don't want to go max brake. Do I have to remap? Ah, there we go. There we go. Alrighty. Max power. She's the one you want to touch. I think H is for
Marseille Saint-Charles Station is a major terminal station in the second largest city in France, connecting high-speed rail, including international services with local regional trains.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, we were in max power before. Uh-oh, speeding.
Train Sim World 2 allows you to ride and drive from an internal and external viewpoint. Let's take a look now while the train is in motion.
Okay. Press the right. Oh, here we go. Our train was in motion and it stopped. So we'll go up here and we'll have a look. It's looking pretty schmick.
You've only explored a small area here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy.
I see a big red button.
Vous voici à la gare de Marseille-Saint-Charles.
Welcome to the beautiful south of France. Climb aboard the modern high-speed express TGV duplex train. Travel at speeds of up to 320 kilometers per hour using the TVM 430 onboard signaling system to move swiftly and safely. Drive from Marseille via Aix-en-Provence to Avignon. Along the way, don't forget to place route maps, hang TGV posters, restock first aid points, apply no trespassing signs, and repair broken cabinets. This is the LGV Mediterranée high-speed line.
Alright, that's all well and good, but I just want to drive trains. I don't care about replacing maps and first aid kits and broken cabinets and everything like that. I want to drive a train. Comprende? Let's do it. That to me takes all the simulatedness out. I don't want to do side quests and everything. I just want to drive a train. And in this particular case, I want to drive this one fast because that's what it's meant to do. That tutorial didn't even tell me anything about the brakes. It told me more about how to find things on the map than what it actually did, telling me about how to use the brakes. Or how to move the mouse around, or how to look around than what it did to talk about the brakes. Worst tutorial ever. Or not quite, but... Okay, maybe we are going to continue. Let's continue.
Welcome to driver training here at Marseille. Today you'll be learning to drive this SNCF Series 200 TGV duplex in camion livery. This brief introduction will cover critical driving controls and passenger operations, so climb aboard to get started.
Alright, maybe I spoke too soon, who knows. Alright, you will need to open the door and then climb up the steps. Climb up the steps.
Take a seat in the driver's position, because this is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Oh, I certainly hope so. Hang on. No. I just closed the door and then I thought that I was going onto the train. I was actually going onto the platform. I want to close the door and then I want to go up here. And I want to open this door and then I want to close it again. And then I want to sit in the driver's seat. Alrighty.
To begin, you will need to press the Service Retention Cancel button to take control of this service.
Okay. That one. Okay.
In normal operation, this unit draws electricity from the overhead catenary via a pantograph. However, since the pantograph is currently in the down position, you have to power the initial systems by priming the auxiliary battery.
It's electric train driving school all over again. Press and hold the auxiliary power on for 5 seconds. Now, if you were the auxiliary power on switch, where would you be living? I think it's behind me. Yep, it is. So I have to open that door. Oh, that's nice. Open the door and then switch it on for 5 seconds. Okay.
To activate the control desk, set the master switch to active.
Okay, so we'll close that door. Master switch, which one are you? Pantograph emergency, I don't like the sound of that. Master switch to active. Hello.
Now activate the pantograph using the normal and DC positions on the different rotary switches so that it raises up and makes contact with the overhead catenary.
Okay, pantograph mode to DC. And the pantograph selector switch to... Oh, hang on. Pantograph emergency. Pantograph selector. Must be very... Hang on. Pantograph selector to normal.
The DC setting should be used in the area of Marseille. The LGV setting should be used outside of Marseille.
Okay, you're going to tell me when I'm inside,
And
when
the
I'm outside?
AC setting is used in other AC overhead line areas.
Okay, so there's three
The
different...
circuit breaker will need to be set to allow power to reach the entire train.
Hang on. Back up, buddy. Whoa. So, what they're telling me here is that there's 3 different modes. There's the DC, which is in this area. There's the LGV, and then there's the AC, where there's AC overhead wires. Roger that. Alright. Now, what are we doing? Circuit breaker. Now, it doesn't say which circuit breaker it is, but circuit breaker is on.
Now that the circuit breaker has been set, it will need to be armed. Use the indicated control to rearm it.
Okay. Rearm.
Lighting is automatically set when enabling the master switch, but make sure you use the low beam lights when passing other trains so as not to blind oncoming drivers.
I've never blinded a driver with headlights
Take a quick
ever.
glance of the platform to ensure all is safe before unlocking the doors.
Hang on, so where was the headlights? Alright, open passenger doors left. Open passenger doors right. Now, what was that about the headlight? Master switch active. Service retention. Gauge lights. Gauge lights, okay. Tail lights on. Don't know what that is yet. Alright, what am I doing? Opening the passenger doors left. Okay, now loading passengers.
Next, you need to do the brake test. This ensures that all the brakes are working correctly before you set off.
Should probably do that before you load the
First,
passengers.
press the brake hold button to hold the lead power car brakes into their current state so that you don't roll away. This does mean that during these tests you will not see the locomotive brake cylinder gauge move at all.
Alright. Brake hold pressed.
And now press the emergency brake button. You'll see the brake pipe rapidly drop to 0 bar, verifying that this is working correctly.
Okay, emergency brake. There we go.
Use the brake neutral switch to disable the brake lever, which will display the blue light indicating that the release portion of your brake lever is now disabled.
Alright, hang on, what was that? The brake neutral switch. The... No, hang on. Hang on, where's that? Oh, that one. Press the emergency brake button.
You can now re-engage the brake control by using the brake neutral switch and confirm that the blue light now goes out.
Okay.
Now that you've tested the emergency brake, you'll test normal brake operations.
Alright.
Then hold the train brake in the release position to raise the brake pipe to 5 bar.
Okay, I don't understand bars because I don't use it. I use kilopascals. Hang on, wrong release. Hang on, I did go to release, didn't I? There we go. Gotta hold it till it says 5 bar. Okay.
Hold the train brake control in apply until the brake pipe reads around 4 bar.
Okay. Apply 4 bar. Yeah.
And that's the brake system fully tested.
Okay. Cool.
The reverser is used to set the direction of travel.
Okay. Hang on. Let's power handle. Reverser. Forward.
There are 3 driving modes on the TGV.
Yeah. You're going to tell me what they are?
Coupling and uncoupling. The speed is limited in this mode and is intended for coupling maneuvers.
Yeah. Okay.
Manual control. This is usual mode for driving on classic lines.
Yeah. That means me driving the train.
And selected speed. This uses the speed selector control and is used by the driver on high-speed lines to set the maximum cruise speed.
Cruise control. Got it.
To get started now, select the manual control mode as you are on the classic lines.
Okay. Driving mode. Manual. Hang on. Couple and uncouple. Manual control. There we go.
It's time to get going. Set the doors to locked.
Okay, you're gonna tell me. Okay. Close passenger doors.
For this introduction, you'll be driving as far as Aix-en-Provence.
Yeah. Okay. Rightio.
Finally, press the brake hold button and you should see the yellow light go out, and hold the train brake in the release position to release the brakes.
Now this is detailed. I like this. Press the brake hold button. Yeah.
The train is now ready to part, so apply a small amount of power to get moving.
Okay. Small amount of power. Power handle. Minimum power. Okay. Use the power handle to apply more power and reach. Oh, I thought it said 300 kilometers an hour. Then for a second, I'm thinking not quite yet, buddy. So we need to reach 30 kilometers an hour, 18 miles an hour, which we're almost at.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce engine stress and maintenance requirements.
Yeah, coasting. Yeah, got that.
Keeping to the speed limit is important. If you begin to overspeed, hold the brake lever into the apply position to slow down.
Brake lever apply position. Roger that. Release. Yep. Okay, I've stopped. So I'm going to have to apply power again. Hang on. Okay. Release. Yep. Here we go. Okay, so this is not easy, boys and girls. Alright, we'll bring back the power. We need to apply a little bit of brake. There we go. What did I do now? Wave to old mate, say hey. Oh. Alright, so we can increase the speed. We don't actually have to use the mouse. Alright, so what's our speed now? 110? Up to a green signal, and then we move into a 140. Just bring back the power a bit for the moment, and then we can apply the max power once we get into this 140 zone. Oh, now we can go 140, max power. Hang on. It's that nice little pantograph, but it's not what I wanted to do. Hang on, where's the train? Oh, there it is. Get back in the cab, I need to bring back the power. Oh, as I am speeding, yes I am. Well, min power off. We need to brake a little. Apply some brakes, get under that 140. That much.
You're approaching the voltage changeover area and need to change the voltage on the train in order to continue. You'll do this without stopping the train.
Hang on. Release. Power handle to off.
Open and then close the circuit breaker.
It'd help if you actually name the circuit breaker off and then back on.
Lower the pantograph by moving the switch to the lower position.
I was supposed to do this while I was moving, wasn't I? Lower. Doesn't help that pantograph selector lower.
Change the pantograph mode switch to LGV.
LGV. Now, if I have it in release, it should stay released. Shouldn't go to running. I wouldn't have thought. Now, what did it... Okay, what have I done? The train's dead. LGV. Did I trip that circuit breaker that I was... rearm circuit breaker. Here we go, maybe? There's a vital step I feel that you haven't told me. Alright. Max power off. Reverser is in forward. Stay released, damn it. Why you know stay released? Right, power handle on. Now what have I done, or what haven't I done? Master switch active. Max power. Emergency brake's got nothing to do with that at this stage. We haven't even got to the alerts and acknowledgements yet. LGV. Yeah. Hang on, what does... what was my instructions? Am I supposed to raise the pantograph again? I would have thought so. You've got to raise the pantograph again. Well, the pantograph's not raised. Yeah. You're the first pantograph I didn't raise. Okay, so let's get back in the cab. Pantograph selector. Rescue. Local. Normal. Did that do anything? Oh, maybe because I'm not at the exact point yet. Hang on a minute. So we'll go back to... because I was supposed to do this on the fly, but it didn't. Pantograph selector. Hang on. Rearm the circuit breaker. Circuit breaker off. Pantograph selector lower. Pantograph mode DC. Rearm the circuit breaker. to my way of thinking, I haven't even reached the power selector point yet. Pantograph selector, raise, rearm circuit breaker. Got brakes. My pantograph selector is normal. My pantograph mode is DC. I have armed the circuit breaker. Maybe I should have been in off when I was doing that. Reverser is in forward. Armed. Off. Maybe I didn't need to watch some videos before I did this. I don't need to do that yet. Power handle on. Nothing's lit up, so I don't think I've done... I think I've missed a step. Rearm circuit breaker. Circuit breaker on. Rearm circuit breaker. There we go. So everything's just firing up. Brake hold pressed. Brake hold off. And I got my pantograph up. Yes, my pantograph is up. Congratulations. Alright, my reverser is in forward. My brakes are released. Test guide off. I found the horn. Not a fan. I thought I was starting to roll then for a second. Here we go. Alright, so now what were those instructions again about raising, or sorry, lowering the pantograph? The voltage changeover area says here, approaching the voltage changeover area, power handle to off, set the circuit breaker to off, open and close the circuit breaker on, pantograph selected to lower, lower the pantograph, set the pantograph mode to LGV, and select the pantograph mode to LGV. Okay, but we're not there yet. So it's getting me to do stuff, and we're not there for 2.5 Ks. No wonder my train was dead. Hopefully it's going to remind me when I actually get there. the way that it was saying that was, you have to do this now. Oops, hang on. There we go. Go through this long tunnel. See if the horn sounds any better in the tunnel. Where's my horn? No, my horn's stuck now. I'm frozen. I'm frozen. I tried to blow my horn and everything's seemingly frozen. There we go. We're okay now. So we're still a kilometre away from the power change location. So what I can do, seeing as though we are approaching the speed limit, we'll shut off now. Now, realistically, there should be some sort of marker in real life that tells me that this is the actual location where I need to do it. Probably in a flyover or in a tunnel is probably not the best place to do it. And that's alright.
When the arm breaker symbol illuminates, rearm the circuit breaker. This means you can now increase power up to the indicated speed on the TVM display.
Oh, what? I don't know which one that is. That one. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. I did that. Oops. It's not easy when you're trying to do it with a mouse. Okay, I'll rearm the circuit breaker. Yeah, okay. Yes, I did that. Arm the circuit breaker. Yes, I did that. Yes, I arm the circuit breaker. Now what? So can I power? No. Alright, I arm the circuit breaker. Pantograph mode. Pantograph selector. No, that was lower. Pantograph mode LGV. Rearm the circuit breaker. I've done that. Pantograph selector, normal, rescue, pantograph mode LGV, rearm circuit breaker. Now it's...
Nicely done. You're in good shape to continue the journey.
That took forever, boys and girls. You're in good shape to finish the journey. I'm doing 7 kilometers an hour. Acknowledge. Handbrake running. Can I see my pantograph in the tunnel? Probably not. Driving mode, manual control still. I'm actually rolling backwards. Here we go. We're starting to roll backwards. That's what we're doing. Why are we rolling backwards? Now I've rearmed the system, I think. Brakes released. Max brake. Now we're moving forward. That was terrible. Now, in reality, of course, I would have had more than 5 seconds training. And in reality, that's probably a lot easier to do at speed than what that indicated. And plus, I don't know how many times I pressed the arm circuit breaker and it didn't arm. So let's see what happens now. We're getting up to speed. So that's indicating our maximum speed now is 300 kilometers an hour. Now, what was that? 270. They look like bingo balls in front of me. Jason PJ's birthday balls. Jason PJ and a car. 270 kilometers an hour. If you get the joke, you'll know that, but if you don't, well, you won't get it. So we're 7.5 kilometers away from our first stop. Now, it hasn't indicated anything to us in relation to going into autopilot mode yet. Yep, we are going max power. Max power. Okay. I don't know how long this tunnel's going to go on for. Okay, or what that noise was. Just my cabin's dark all of a sudden. I think I need that desk light on, and now I can't find it. Power handle. Vigilance pedal. See, I don't know what that noise is because they haven't explained to me what that noise is yet.
You're now approaching Aix-en-Provence, so apply a small amount of brake force to achieve a comfortable, safe stop.
Okay, so where's that? That's in 4 kilometers time. Where's my brakes? Shouldn't I be not in max power before I brake? Probably. Probably shouldn't turn that desk light off. Be quiet. A little bit of brake. Oh, good. Turn that desk light on now that I actually know where it is. See, some things you have to tell to people, like shut off the brake, shut off the power, shut off the power before you start to brake. And now I've applied too much brake, and I am going really slowly. So now I'm going to apply more power, because I don't want to take 5 years to get to the station. We're still 2.5 kilometers away. I shouldn't have to hold that into the release like that. Okay, still don't know what that noise is. We're 1.8 kilometres away from the station, so we should probably think about not being in max power. So the speed's dropped to 170. We're about a kilometre away now, so put a little bit of brake on, I guess. Put a lot of brake on. We're slowing down nicely. I've got no idea what sort of approach speed I would be doing in reality. I'm not opening the doors yet. I'm not even on the... My cab's not even on the platform, really. I'm definitely going to have to watch some videos, boys and girls. Alright, we can probably stop applying max power now. 46 kilometres an hour. And too far. And I passed the signal at stop. I failed. No kidding. That sucked. Now what do I do? Alright, what do I do? So I have to go through all that again. Just because of that little bit. I'm definitely gonna... Oh, hang on. It's reloading something. Okay. I don't want to have to do all that again. Especially on camera. That'll be annoying. That'll be annoying. So I think I'm going to have to do all of that again. And I'm not going to do that on camera. What I will do, watch some videos, try that again off camera, and then when I get to that point where I actually stop to the station, well then we can resume and see if there's anything else that actually gets done or is actually doing. And then we'll go from there. I guess. Yeah, the tutorial was okay. I know there's a difference between telling someone that you have to do something in 2.5 Ks and telling someone that in 2.5 Ks you'll have to do this. And remember to do it in 2.5 Ks, and then you think, oh no, he's telling me I have to do that now, so I'm doing that now. Because you're listening to what he's saying, you're not necessarily looking at the marker on the screen that tells you that the thing's 2.5 Ks away. Which is, and I'm not a trained civilian. And you imagine a trained civilian if that was this is one thing. Train sim world is hard. It is a good simulation, but it is hard. And yeah, it's hard. Now I'm just waiting to see what the diagnosis is of what happened there. So we are loading up various scenes as I wait for that to happen. Oh, it's sending me all the way back to the start. Well, we're not going to be doing that now. I'm Simulated Erk. Thank you very much for watching.
Welcome to driver training here at Marseille. Today you'll be learning to drive this SNCF Series 200 TGV duplex in camion livery.
Okay, we won't be doing that now.
This brief introduction.
Thank you very much for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. We'll be back, hopefully with a little bit more success next time. And bye-bye for now.